Tell us a little history on your business.
Well, our company, we started it in 2010, and our focus is in the financial industry with specialty in investing money in a safe way.
What separates you from others in your industry?
Well, that's a great question. One of the things that separates us is the type of investments that we use. We use investments where 100% of our clients' money is insured and guaranteed. So we don't offer investments where people can lose their money. We also have a strong focus on making sure that the investments that we use have no fees. So not only are our clients guaranteed that they will never lose money due to the market risk, but they also won't have to pay any fees or have anybody else taking money out of their account.
What do your clients say about you after they've been with you for a few years?
Well, typically after they see the results of their investments that they have here, they have proof that what we do works. And I guess one of the most common things that I hear from them is they wish they would have met us a long time ago. Most of our clients are people who are getting ready to retire or are retired and are seeking a way that they can protect their life savings from a big market swing and yet get a reasonable rate of return on their investments.
Who's a good candidate for your services?
Well, that's a great question as well. So we have clients of all ages, everything from children to grandma and grandpa. But I think typically because of the nature of our investments being very conservative, being safe, without risk, it appeals to people who are looking at retirement, people who need some income planning, making sure that in retirement they're not going to run out of money, and certainly to the people who are already retired. So I would say the vast majority of our clients are going to be in that pre-retirement or retirement age.
How important is it for a mom and dad to be involved in this process?
I would say it's very important. When it comes to matters of financial interest and saving for your future, we feel that typically there's going to be one of the spouses that understands things maybe a little bit better than the other, but we really want both of them to be there because the input of one or the other is very important, considering how they want to use their money, why they're saving their money, and you'll get different perspectives on that. We also encourage people to bring their families. So we have some people who are retired and their children are grown adults, and yet we know that at some point in their life they're going to need to introduce their children to us because when their time comes to go to heaven, we're going to be there to settle the estate. And so we always encourage a family meeting. Sometimes we do this over the holidays, but we try to meet with our members on a regular basis. We invite them to dinners so that they can understand the type of investments they have and how they work. We do annual reviews with them to make sure that their account is doing what they want it to do, and meet with them for other occasions. Maybe they need to access money in their account or so forth.
How much of your business is educating your members?
That's a big part of our business. We do regular dinner seminars where our members have the opportunity to invite guests, friends, family members to learn more about what we do. Because we're quite the minority in the financial industry of doing what we do, it's something that is not widely spoken of. And so we try to get word out through our education events. We also will hold monthly education opportunities here in our office that are open to all of our members. They can bring guests, and we'll talk about a variety of things that affect their lives, everything from estate planning to financial planning to Medicare and health insurance and those kind of things that affect everyone's lives.
What are some mistakes that you see people make for planning for the future?
That's a great question as well. I think probably the biggest mistake that I see people make is a lot of times they learn about something that they should do with their money and they don't do it. Sometimes that happens because their financial advisor tells them not to do it and they don't know how to say it's my money and I want to do what I want to do. I think also there's a lot of times that people hesitate to protect their nest egg when they see trouble on the horizon. Because let's face it, we want to be optimistic and we want to believe that things will always be good and always get better. But when our gut tells us that we need to do something, we need to take action. And I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that I see people make, is they don't take action when they should.
People would like a consultation. How does that work?
Well, we can do that several ways. Typically, we would prefer that they attend one of our dinner seminars so that they can observe what we do and inform their own opinion. At our dinner seminars, they're going to be able to meet other members and ask them personally how they've done with their accounts and things that they've enjoyed. So I think that's a great way to introduce yourself to what we do. We will also hold a private meeting here in our office with somebody who just doesn't have the time perhaps to attend one of those events, and give them a one-on-one meeting to educate them about what we do. And then there would be another meeting perhaps to lead to making some decisions of how do you want to protect your money, what kind of accounts are appropriate and suitable for you.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
This is Annabelle Abeck with the Toledo Digital Media Club.